Give Giannis his damn credit. The league is his. He's the best in the world. I've been saying it for at least 2 years now. He's the best in the world. I ain't one of these motherfuckers in major sports media who saw what just transpired this past week, and now they want to say it. No, I've been saying it. Y'all can go to the beginning of this season. If you're a real one, you saw me and my brothers discuss that. I've been saying it. The man is a walking 30 ball. He's averaging 30 points per game. Just like KD, like Bron, like Embiid. Okay? He fills up a stat sheet like Jokic. The man is an elite defender. Elite. The man is durable. Y'all saw him in the playoffs last year. The man hurt his knee, came back in the finals, turned up, and led his team to a title. Versus a team that proved to me that they the real thing. Last year, I was like, yeah, maybe that's a fluke. You know what I'm saying? AD got hurt for my Lakers, and then they had some other breaks or whatever. No, Phoenix said, fuck that shit. Watch this. Phoenix showed us who they are. And Milwaukee beat that team for the title. Led by this man. Give the man his damn credit. Like, what the fuck is it? I got JJ Redick out here, legs crossed, all comfy, talking to Joel Embiid, and won't even give Giannis the top 3. Then want to backtrack and be like, the best 4 or 5 guys in the league are all top 3. What? That's that Duke education, I guess. I thought Duke was supposed to be one of the best schools in the country. What the hell is the best 4 or 5 guys are all top 3? No, put it on something and say it with your damn chest. Joel was trying to get him to say who your 3. Come on, man. This ain't hard. This ain't hard. What I'm saying really should not be controversial. Like when I said it, it shouldn't have been controversial. The league is his. The league is his, y'all. The first thing somebody gonna say is talk about his shooting. First of all, his shooting is improved. The man works on his game. Y'all saw the man coming to the league, frail, skinny as fuck. So y'all saw him big as a motherfucker now. Put in work. That's all he had, that long ass free throw routine. He changed that to try to quicken it, to take away from the motherfucker doing that countdown and shit. We see his mid-range has gotten better. Every time I watch him play, he hits at least several mid-range jumpers. I've seen him hit numerous turnaround shots this year. But even away with that, the motherfucker still getting 30 ball no matter what. He's getting the 30 ball. When Shaq was dominating the league, motherfuckers weren't saying, well. They say Shaq is amazing. Most folks' list got Shaq in their top 10 all time. If he ain't in the top 10, he barely out. Some motherfuckers put him top 5. Like Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless would sit up here and hate on this man for his lack of shooting. But Skip Bayless would tell you that Shaq is a top 5 player all the time. And this man a better defender than Shaq. Shaq can tell you he ain't want to play no damn defense. As agile as Shaq was not showing on those screen rolls. Ask Mike Bibby about it. I remember those games as a Laker fan. Shaq was about to send Mike Bibby to the Hall of Fame just by not showing on the screen. Mike Bibby just come around, boop. This man here committed to defense. 2-time MVP, got a defensive player of the year, perennially is a first team all defender. Give me your 30 ball, give me your six assists. Now, I'm not mentioning the rebounds because I told y'all how I feel about rebounds in the NBA. But if you want to throw that in there, he'd be giving you a 10 to 14 assists. 10 to 14 boards a game too. And he's the leader of his team. KD done told y'all he don't want to lead. Now, I said it on the previous segment that the Nets could win it if KD leads. It was a big if because KD has told us he does not want to lead. Embiid is a good defender. Embiid is a 30 ball. And Embiid has been durable this year. Okay? The playoffs coming, we'll see what happens. Okay? Jokic is not a defender that Giannis said. I don't give a fuck what them, all them metrics and all that kind of shit. I think somebody was trying to tell me about metrics. Jokic is looking like one, but come on now. Y'all know goddamn well Jokic is not a defender that Giannis is. Come on. Like, I know what KD does is sexy. You know what I'm saying? KD got a 7-footer with the yaya. You know what I'm talking about? A 7-footer that, you know what I'm saying, spray the trade ball and mid-range assassin and shit. KD just dropped 55 today. You know what I'm talking about? But the Nets don't be holding no D like that. The Nets don't be holding no D like that. KD is not a defensive liability, but do you call KD a defensive stopper? Do you call KD a clamp? We saw Giannis in the finals have one of the most legendary defensive plays in finals history. That's what that man does. Hell, in the game the other day, when KD had an opportunity to win the game, shit, Giannis brilliantly flashed, laid up there to double, and, you know, challenged the shot. The man great. And has won a ship already in his young career. I'm saying young career, but the motherfucker been in the league like 8-9 years. You know, he's still in his late 20s. But he's won a ship when his second and third best player are guys who are not on the top 75 team. But those brothers might not even end up on the top 100 team in 25 years. Think about that. Think about that now. Y'all see how they do the list now, right? Okay. They're going to keep everybody on there who's already on there. Like from the top, the all-time 50 team, they just kept everybody on there for this 75 team. Okay. So they ain't take nobody off. You feel me? So really, all the motherfuckers over the previous 25 years and everybody who didn't make it before that really were jockeying for 25 spots. Really 26, so they ended up with 76, something about a tie. You know what I'm saying? So whoever was on this NBA 75 team, they're going to be on there. Whether y'all agree with that or not, that's how they're going to do it. So really, they're going to add 24 more people. Again, because they had 76 on here for real. So they're going to add 24 more people for the NBA 100. And I can give y'all about 15 motherfuckers that I know going to be on there off top. Just that I've seen in my lifetime. T-Mac going to be on there. Dwight Howard going to be on there. Klay Thompson going to be on there. Luka going to be on there. Embiid going to be on there. Yoke going to be on there. Vince Carter, who missed this one, he going to be on there. Trae Young, if he just keep doing what he doing, he going to be on there. Ja is showing y'all, he just keep doing what he doing. Going to be on there. Kyrie, Everybody raised hell about him missing this one. Kyrie gonna be on the next one. Draymond, y'all see, they love a Draymond type. You know what I'm saying? A guy that can do everything. Got a defensive player of the year. You know, everything but score, of course. But a guy that can help you out on the offensive end in terms of running the offense, and the guy that going down and playing elite defense, they gonna end up putting Draymond on there. Part of a dynasty. Draymond gonna end up on there. Ginobili, he finna go into the hall. They love Ginobili. You know they finna put him on there. Tony Parker, part of the dynasty. They finna put him on there. Chris Bosh, come on, man. Part of the Heatles, perennial all-star before linking up with LeBron and D-Wade. Come on, they're going to put these boys on there. That's 14. And I think they're going to put Ben Wallace as well. That man won like four Defensive Player of the Year awards and was the anchor of those early Piston teams. I mean, early 2000s, I should say. Piston teams. That's 15 motherfuckers right there. And like I said, it's really only 24 spots that's going to be added in. So that's 24 spots for guys playing right now, guys who missed out on the list from the past, and somebody that's in high school or something like that. It's going to be rough for Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday to get on there. And Giannis is still winning with these guys. And they're good for what they do. They're good for what they do. And maybe if they can run off some more titles, that would elevate their stature, kind of like makes me think back to like the first three-peat Bulls. Well, you got Scottie and Horace, and Scottie ended up making the All-Star, but Scottie wasn't just viewed as the small forward yet. You know, to my folks still think, you know, Dominique Wilkins was better than Scottie. Hell, they even had Chris Mullin over Scottie on a all NBA team, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm talking about? Now we know mid 90s through the late 90s, you know, Scottie became the man at the small forward. You could argue, but hell, some folks might say Grant Hill came through that motherfucker and took that mantle. Some may argue that around 97, 98 or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? But, you know, with Scottie being so great defensively and being such a key member of that team that won 6 championships, he on there. Hell, he top 50. So maybe if they keep winning, Middleton, Drew Holiday, that would elevate their stature. You feel me? But as of right now, I just gave y'all 15 motherfuckers that's probably going to be on there. So really 9 spots. It's going to be hard with Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton to get on there. And Giannis is still getting it done with those guys. Those guys ain't made no All-NBA first team. They haven't. Scottie went on to make some All-NBA first team with Mike. D-Wade made All-NBA first team before. You can argue that Giannis, you can argue now that Giannis has less help than some absolute legends. Am I saying that Giannis is better than them? Hell no. Because he has flaws. But damn, now every player got flaws unless you Michael Jordan. Like, this man's career can end up being spectacular. Especially if he just end up choosing to partner up with somebody. Or let's just say Drew and Chris become more consistent. Like, Drew gonna always stick D. You know what I'm saying? And Chris can get flamethrower hot. You know what I'm talking about? Just sometimes he can go missing too. But let's say Chris levels off and he just consistently gives you what he gives you. Just stay the course. You know what I'm talking about? And Drew just be consistent and Giannis be Giannis and these motherfuckers just go ham. This shouldn't be legendary now. The man, the best in the world currently. I know we want to hold on to the past. We don't want to give it up to him. We got to look at it, man. That torch gets passed sooner than we think. Think about it. I'll just go back to the 80s. You can say it was Kareem and Dr. J League coming out of the 70s. Before Kareem was really out of his prime, for real, the league was Larry and Magic's. It wasn't like Kareem was just a scrub by the time it was Larry and Magic league. Magic Johnson was still in his prime when it became Michael Jordan League. I would argue it became Michael Jordan League in 1987. I think it's undoubted by 1988. Motherfucker won scoring title, MVP, Defense Player of the Year, best scorer, best defender, goddamn it, best player of the league. Magic still in his prime. Magic will go on to win the ship that year, if I'm not mistaken. Go on to win another MVP. Go on to face off against Mike in the 1991 NBA Finals. But it was already Mike League. Okay? Yeah, Mike retired after the 98 season. But when he came back, played them last Wizard years, it was Kobe and Shaq League. Mike was there. And Mike, before he hurt his knee, was doing great numbers. Folks shit on them Wizard years. Before he blew his knee, he was going to get you 20, 25. And a tough league to get 25. On pace to win 50 games. But it was Kobe and Shaq League. Before Kobe was out of his prime for real, before he blew the Achilles, you can say it was Bron League. So yeah, I see Bron putting up that 30 ball. But y'all know Bron ain't sticking no D like that. Come on, even the hard. Talk about the motherfucker that goes stupid hard for Bron. You know Bron ain't holding no D. He 37 years old. Now he got enough energy to go get a 30 ball, but he don't want to play no defense. As a Laker fan, I would love to have 24 points, 11 assists, and some good defense, but I digress. But KD, injury prone. KD don't want to be a leader. It's not his league, y'all. Jokic stuffs the stat sheet. Jokic has done a tremendous job this year without Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. You know what I'm saying? But he can't defend the way Giannis defends, y'all. He can't. Embiid is hella skilled. Hella skilled. Big, agile motherfucker. Mean. Want to win. Has been more durable this year. Giannis is a better defender, I believe. Giannis, I believe, is a better leader. Whether you think it's right or wrong, I don't think Giannis makes that statement last year after that loss. You know, the statement that Embiid made about Ben Simmons. I don't think Giannis does that publicly. Now, if he rips them behind closed doors, maybe so. And you can argue that, hey, Ben Simmons shouldn't have bitched up, should have took that on the chin, you know what I'm talking about, and still hooped. But I don't know if Giannis does that. seems to want shit out of his teammates and get the best out of them, but he ain't gonna throw them under the bus like that publicly. I think he's the better leader. But that about y'all gonna argue Embiid. We can talk. We can talk. But Embiid is still chasing what this motherfucker got, what this motherfucker has already done. Embiid is chasing an MVP. This man got 2. Embiid was campaigning hard for the Defensive Player of the Year award last year. This man got one of those. Embiid was crying that year when Kawhi and them put him out. Giannis got a championship. Okay? And Embiid got NBA top 75 player on his team. Embiid has a man on his team now that y'all be trying to tell me. Some of y'all real ones, some of y'all real ones. Hopefully none of my real ones be thinking this, but some of y'all be thinking this. I see it on the timeline. That James Harden is better than Kobe Bean Bryant. I've seen it. He better get it done then. If he want the title, he better get it done. If he want the title of best in the world. But until further notice, that belongs to Giannis Antetokounmpo. And I'm trying to say it in the Nigerian pronunciation. Hopefully I got that right for my real ones over there in Nigeria. Shout out to y'all. Whatever the case is, the league is his. Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.